Hey y'all, what's going on? This is Jesse Bozeman, the 19th hole, and we're here to do an expert playthrough for you all today. Lots of good responses on these playthroughs, so we're going to try to do one for each division. And tonight we're going to do expert. So quarterback for hole number 1, let's get going. I will try to show you only my shots, but if I do have other stuff to say, I will continue on through my opponent's shot as I talk. But otherwise, I will pause and it will go straight to my shot from hole to hole, just for your knowledge. So hole 1, par 3, quarterback and a navigator for this one. Turn this all sound volume down a little bit of the game. So we got navigator. We're going to go with full left and 3 top spin. What we're going to do is we're going to take our target over here. We're going to cut the rough with the blue ring to about +1 and try that right there. Okay, and then from here we're going to adjust 1 to 1. And we're just going to take a regular shot, no overpower or anything. We do hit great to the right. Hopefully that doesn't affect our shot too much. Yeah, we lost a little bit of speed there, it looks like. It's still going to be an okay shot. We're still going to get the birdie, but that great right did affect our shot. Got a little bit of an unfriendly bounce there on that fairway as we went around the curve there. But nonetheless, we still get the birdie. And that's how to play hole number 1. Hopefully y'all can hit the perfect shot and get that nice smooth roll. Alright, so we got a putt here. And we get our birdie. We'll see you all on hole number 2 in just a moment. Alright, we got hole number 2 of the Winter Slopes Tournament. This is a par 4. And we're either going to play this one with the quarterback or a Thor. We will be playing a plus 10% adjustment for the wind here. We will be right back for my shot. Alright, so I'm back. I've decided to play a Thor shot here. Don't really want to risk the chance of not making this on this into this headwind. We do only have a lower level quarterback. So we're actually going to point our shot pretty close up here to the edge. And now we will adjust for our wind of 5.4. Great to the left. Should be okay still. If you were going to play with the quarterback, you would play that as more of a 1-to-1 adjustment on that shot. And I would advise to play quarterback if you have at least a level 10 quarterback, but you do want that extra top spin for that shot. And you do want to keep in mind that you do have that, that compressed ball guide with that headwind. So as you normally would aim towards more of the middle of that rough on this shot, you know, with the headwind, compressed ball guide, you see I aimed more towards the edge of that rough. And just let that headwind push the shot back into the rough. But with that extra top spin, we still had what was necessary to get us a nice roll out to the green for an easy putt for eagle. So hopefully you all saw that and you can replicate that in your round. So we will go ahead here and make our putt, and we'll move on to the next hole. And that's how you do it. Alright, so we got hole number 3, par 5 here. A little bit of a trickier shot off the tee box. We will play this one with the Thor 5. You could play this one with the quarterback, an extra mile, an APOC, whatever you want to play it with. I would recommend having at least a quarterback 9 or 10 for this shot, though, just for that extra top spin. So we are going to play our shot. We want it to land right about there. Full top and right spin, about 5 bars, it looks like we got here. And a 20% adjustment for the wind for the shot. And it looks like we're going to be aiming our shot back about 5.5 rings here for the wind. And we're going to put just a little bit of curl. Not a whole lot, just a little bit of curl, just enough to make this shot a little bit smoother. And that's perfectly done. Exactly where I want to be. Setting myself up for a sniper shot for my second shot. And I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back here with our second shot with the sniper. We got 8.9 wind, I see here. Like to take the shot pretty much right there. Full right spin. And we're just going to go just a tad of backspin. Just a tad of backspin. Something like that right there. Okay. So, we're going to go with 9 rings of adjustment on this shot. Great to the left. So we're still going to be okay. You see we hit plenty of room, but we will be to the left of the hole, unfortunately. Perfect shot. Puts us really close to that hole. Really good chance for the albatross. So hopefully you all can use this hole 3 guide and help get yourself, for sure, eagle. And hopefully y'all can hit that perfect and get yourself an albatross. See you all on hole number 4. Alright, we got hole number 4 here. This is a par 3. And we will be playing this one with a kingmaker and a sniper. And let's see what we can do here. 5 down, 4 right. So we're going to play for our adjustment. And what we're trying to do here is we're trying to cut just barely the blue into the rough. We want that guide to be about 2 to 3 squares in front of the cup, because we are going to use this tailwind to help push our shot to the hole. Hopefully, let's see how this works here. A little far, yep. Still even a little bit too far there. So next time we will actually pull our target back a little bit farther for our tee shot. Instead of having the blue cut the rough, we will have the orange ring right there on the edge of the rough, and we'll see how that works with that shot. But you did see how much extra push we got with that tailwind at our back. We were adjusted a full 3 squares in front of the hole and still had plenty of distance. So use that information to your benefit, and hopefully y'all can figure this one out and get the ace. We'll see you all in the next hole. Alright, we got hole number 5 here now. This par 5 is definitely an albatross opportunity for everybody. And I will play the power curl shot with a Thor 5 on this hole to hopefully put myself in position for a good attempt at the albatross. Unfortunately, with the wind on the second shot, the Saturn backspin shot's kind of out of play in the expert. So we will be going with a rough bump. I have my backbone and Hornet in for that scenario. Hopefully we get within Hornet distance. That is optimal for this hole. B52 would also be a good club to use if you have that leveled up for this hole as well. So first thing we have to do is we're going to need to measure out our shot for our wind at full power, and then we will adjust with the Thor 5, we'll adjust at 15 rings. So hopefully this will work. So be the first time trying this shot on expert this tournament. So 10% for the downhill slope. We do factor that into our wind here. 8.6, and that's a 5.7 rings. So 5.7 rings is what we're looking at. So something like that right there. So we got 5, 10, and 15 right about there. Full top and 3 to the right. And that's how we're going to play this shot. Full curl, full slice to the right. And we're going to find out really quickly if we measure that out correctly. And it looked like we did. Wow, what a perfect drive. Way down there. Definitely going to be in Hornet range. All right, we'll see you all for the second shot. All right, we're here for our, hopefully our Hornet shot here. Yeah, Hornet shot. 7.6. Let's see what kind of range we're in here. So we're going to play this pretty much, we'll play this as a max level shot here. 4 top spin for this shot. I like that right there. Okay, and 7, we're going to do 7 rings of adjustment for this shot. Perfect shot. Good hit. And, oh, just a bit short. Just a bit short. Wow, that one's unfortunate. It's going to roll back down the hill into the rough. So, looks like a little bit too much of an adjustment right there. Let's see. I played that one at max, and I really should have probably played that one about right there. So I should have played about 6.3 rings of adjustment instead of 7.2. I think that's what I really needed. So a little bit unfortunate there. Let's see if we can get this chip. But at least you all were able to see what you are working with for this hole. Hopefully you all can be a little bit more precise on your adjustment for your second shot. But you did see how the drive works, and you did see how the second shot works. Just make sure to adjust correctly for that mid, max number. And if you feel like a shot is in between max and mid, don't be afraid to adjust that a little bit. As you can see, our mid would have been 5.5. Our max was 7.2. So if you're unsure of an adjustment, it's not max, it's not mid, pick out a number in between the two and go with that. Because especially on that right there, if you don't have the adjustment correct and you over adjust for the wind, then you end up with not enough power like I did. So good luck to you all on the hole, and we'll see you all in the next hole. Just one moment. We're here at hole 5. This is our second shot. Again, we're doing another one here with the Hornet. So this time we're going to be a little more diligent. That's max, min, that's mid. So we're going to be about halfway between. So we're going to play this one at 7.4. So 4 top spin for this shot. And 7.4 is what we're playing. We'll play at 7 just to be safe. Perfect hit. See what this one does. Boom. Freaking albatross, baby. So we learned from our mistake in the first practice session. We made our adjustment, and we get the albatross as a reward for our correction. All right. See you on the next hole. Hey y'all, we are on hole number 6 now of the Winter Slopes, and we only have an APOC 4, so we will not be playing for the complete crazy shot here on this hole. We will try that on the other account. For this shot, we will just play with the quarterback sniper combination up the right-hand side with a +5 for the downhill. And we will do that in a moment, as soon as my opponent shoots. Alright, so here we go. 7.3. Full top spin and 4 bars of right spin. We'll play the shot, as close to the middle of the fairway as possible here, and we will play 7 rings here. So a little bit over 7 rings. We'll just play it like that. We're going to put a little bit of right curl on this shot here. And this one should put us up there pretty nicely up the hill. There we go. And we will be set for a second shot with the sniper. Alright, we're back here. 7.6, we're going to play a 10% for uphill on this shot right here. Min, max, we're going to play this right at mid. So we're going to play this at 5 down and 2 left. Okay, and we're going to play it just off to the right-hand edge of this, I think. I like that right there. So let's see what this one does. 6.2 rings for adjustment. Great, to the left, so this one should be off a little left of the hole. Yep, just off to the left of the hole. So we would have been pretty close there with a perfect. May have been just to the right of the hole, but I think this is definitely a shot we can get dialed in for this hole. So we will see you all on the next hole in just a moment. Alright, we got hole 6 here in the expert tournament. We've got the APOC 5 and the snow globe ball here. We're going to try a shot, see how it works. Look at that, angry eggplants. Got the angry eggplants guy here. So I am first. Alright, so full top and 3 left is what we're playing. And we're going to play 20 rings. So that's 5. 5, 10, 15, and 20. And not too bad of a shot right there. We have a Nirvana. Right, y'all, we got hole 7 here. Par 3. We're going to go with the sniper. We're going to go with the Kingmaker ball. We're going to play our shot at 5 to the right and 4.5 down. Okay? And we want to adjust our shot just in front of the green. Like that. And then we're going to play at 7 rings. Perfect hit. Let's see where this one ends up. Get in the hole. Very close. Alright, not too bad of a try right there. I think that's something that we can work with and hopefully get the drop at some point. And we'll see you all in the next hole. Alright, y'all, we got hole number 8 here. Pretty gnarly headwind on this hole, so we're going to be playing to the left side, unfortunately. We'll be playing it with a Thor. You can play with the APOC Extra Mile, whatever you choose. But we will be playing it with a plus 15% for the downhill shot and over a little water. Our setup will be 2 bars of topspin, full right spin. We want our second bounce to be just over the fringe, and we're going to use about 2/3 of a ball of curl. So that will be our setup for our first shot. Hopefully from that we will put ourselves in position for that thorn or eagle or a hornet shot. I'll be going with the hornet. But that is the goal, is to get ourselves in good position for that short iron shot. And our opponent right there looks like he is in pretty good position for his shot. So let's see if we can match him on our shot here. So we'll see what we get for the wind. 7.7 wind. All right. And as we mentioned, full right, 2 top. We want our second bounce to be just over the fringe. Just over the fringe. And now we're going to play our wind. We're play at 5 rings here. And we're going to play 2/3 of a ball of curl. Hit great left. This is where that curl will come in handy and help save our butts. And we'll be set up pretty nicely for our shot still. Only difference would have been a little bit farther to the right if we had not hit great left. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do here is input our wind. The second thing we're going to do is find out what distance we're taking our shot at here. So we got min right there and max. So we're going to say mid for our shot. 3 backspin and 2 right spin. We're going to play it like that right there. And we're going to play this actually at 7 rings. See if we can hit a perfect ball here. Give ourselves a chance at this eagle. Can we get it? Oh, just missed it to the right. Good try though. Looks like we should have gone that max adjustment of 8 rings after all. It's okay. That's how you play hole number 8. You can play it with the thorn or the hornet, whichever you feel most comfortable with. Do make sure you hit that plus 10% adjustment on that second shot, and you got to get right what the wind adjustment is going to be. Is it max, mid, or min? We should have played that one at max because it was 8, and we would have gotten the eagle. Otherwise, we get the birdie. Definitely going to be a lot of birdies on this hole in the expert. Alright, y'all, hole number 9 here. Playing this one with the APOC 5, and we're going with a Max Guardian here on this one. And we pulled out the special fireworks ball just because this is the last hole, and you always end a round with some fireworks. So hopefully we can end it with some fireworks and an eagle here. So we got 10.5 wind. Ooh, that's a lot of wind. Landing spot is going to be right here. We will go with 5 left spin and 4 bars of top spin for this shot. And now we need to adjust our 8.5 rings here. So that's 6, 7, 8.5. There we go. We will put a little bit of right curl on this shot to balance it out, hit it perfectly, and this one should be good. Way down the fairway. Would be better if we were a little bit farther to the left here. More down that hill to the left, but that's a pretty good shot. That's pretty nice far down there. You know, we could probably not use that curl to the right and just go with a straight regular power shot right there and be good, and just let that wind kind of naturally curl that ball from right to left down into that far left corner of that fairway. And from there, you know, with a big dog or cataclysm or extra leveled up guardian like I have, it's a very easy shot to the green, especially with a power 4 ball, and even a very easy shot with a power 3 ball, honestly. So we'll watch my opponent take his shot here. He looks a little bit rushed. I don't know about that left curl. Let's see what it ends up doing here. Yeah, it's going to end up costing him. All right, so let's see what we got here. We got our Guardian, so let's put our Guardian in. And we've got 10.1 wind. So wow, we got a lot of room here. So that's 5 rings in right there, 6 rings in. So we're going to put 3 bars of backspin on this. So that's 5, 6, 7. We're going to go with 2. We're only going to adjust this 2 rings. We're going to play the other 8 rings into the wind. We probably could use more backspin on this shot, but let's see what this does. I think we went with 2 backspin. Not too bad. I think 2 backspin was a good call right there. Now, once again, if you did not see what I did, I aimed my shot into overpower to see where a landing spot would be. And from what I did, I thought I could go about 6 rings into overpower. And that's exactly where I wanted to land. So, you know, instead of adjusting the full 9.2 rings, I only adjusted the difference of those rings so that a regular power shot would land much farther up the fairway. Combined with the backspin, it gave us a perfect path to the hole, and we have an easy eagle putt now as a result. And, you know, could definitely have a very good chance at an albatross on that hole, playing it that way as well with that type of nice straight wind. So hole number 9, that was the expert playthrough. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel. And also, please check us out on Facebook at Golf Clash the 19th Hole, our Facebook community page. So thank you all very much, and y'all have a good day, and good luck with your tournament.